The following is a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited.
From Radio Alabama Sports, this is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Wetumpka Baseball is presented by Collier Ford. Come on to Collier Ford. Proudly serving the River region for nearly 75 years. Online at collierfordinc.com. RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty and RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty Plus. Kathy Thornton, Chad Barrett, and Beverly Wright are your River region real estate experts. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. Baptist Health, the official healthcare provider of the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Your health is our mission. Online at baptistfirst.org and the City of Wetumpka.
It's Game 3 here between the Indians and the Patriots. It's a winner-take-all contest in a three-game set in the first round of the AHSAA 6A playoffs, and it should be an exciting one. Yesterday's game, both teams won a game, both teams lost a game, and it was really a tale of two extremes for both teams. In the first game, you had the Indians about all the way around. They scored 9 runs and won by a margin of 9-0 in a game that really set the tone of what it felt like at the time. And then you fast forward to Game 2. The Indians lose 9-1, and just about everything that could go wrong did go wrong. You had a couple of fielding errors that let guys come around to score, drop third strikes that let a guy come around to score. And it's a team, the Indians got no hit in that second game. But in that first game, the Indians completely decimated the Patriots, out-hit them 9-2, held the Patriots scoreless, and it was really a tale of two extremes, like I mentioned, and it should be exciting to see what happens here in Game 3. First pitch here scheduled for 1 o'clock, just about 5 or 6 minutes away from that. And well, the stakes don't get much bigger or higher than this. It's win or go home. Do or die time here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, and when we do, it'll be your starting lineups presented by First Community Bank, your keys to the game, presented by RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty, and then time to play ball. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Good afternoon, and welcome to a decisive
right here at home with Baptist Health. From emergency care to advanced heart services, orthopedics, and women's health, Baptist Health is delivering the kind of care our community deserves, close to home. Their team of physicians, nurses, and specialists are committed to one thing, you and your family. Because great health care isn't about treatment, it's about trust. Choose the care more families across Central Alabama count on every day. Baptist Health, stronger together.
Protect what matters most with State Farm agent Jackson Hagan in Wetumpka. From auto and home to life insurance, Jackson Hagan and his dedicated team offer personalized service to ensure you have comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. As a local agent, Jackson Hagan understands the unique challenges you face and is committed to guiding you through every step, from quotes to claims. Trusted a neighbor who truly cares. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Jackson Hagan is there. Call 334-478-3864 for a quote today.
You're listening to the Wetumpka Indians on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Now, back to the action from the Central Alabama Community College broadcast booth.
Back here in Pike Road, just a couple of minutes away from first pitch. Now it's time for your starting lineups presented by First Community Bank. Indians, the road team will bat first, and Aiden Peak, playing left field tonight, is going to lead us off. Remember, these starting lineups are presented by First Community Bank. Over at third base, batting second, it's number 13, Connor Jackson. Batting third tonight, the right fielder, Kyle Richardson. Cleanup tonight is Logan Fossett, the catcher, followed by Miller Lombardi, the shortstop. Started game 1 and pitched an absolute gem yesterday. Henry Evers serving as a designated hitter tonight and batting 6th. Peyton Dickey batting 7th, serving as the second baseman. Asher Nobles, the bona fide ace for the Indians, on the bump here tonight when we get to the bottom of the first. And Bobo Browning, the center fielder, batting 9th. Cohen Bell serving as the first baseman tonight, not in the batting order. For the Patriots, on the other hand, it'll be Bryson Suhaki on the mound. He'll be caught by Diego Pacheco, not the Kansas City Chiefs running back, but the Pike Road Patriots catcher. It's Blake Moses over at first base. At second base, it's Coleman Stabler. Gunnar Gibbs at third base. Herb Reyes at shortstop. Quentin Robinson serving as a designated hitter. Jake McDavid over in left field. In center field, it's Will Ballard. And Game 2's starting pitcher, the freshman Peyton Hornbuckle, not in the batting lineup, but serving as the right fielder for the Patriots here tonight. Now, before we get into any of the nitty-gritty, any of the stats here for Asher Nobles, your keys to the game presented by Remax Cornerstone Realty, and let you know what that is here after the national anthem plays. We'll let you take a listen. We'll be right back.
Veterans rendering a hand salute as we honor America with the playing of our anthem.
Well, that's the national anthem. Now it's time for your keys to the game presented by Remax Cornerstone Realty. And, well, I got a couple here, and the first one is you draw first blood. You're the visiting team. Go ahead and set the tone and pace here of this game early. When the Indians score first, they are 18-3 across the season. And that magic number, 4 or more runs. Got to put up runs to win a baseball game, and that remains true even in the playoffs. But the Indians 14-1, well now 15-1 after last night's win when scoring 4 or more runs. It feels like that's been the magic number for the Indians all season long, and look to see them do that. Asher Nobles will get the start, and he'll face off against Bryson Suhaki, the tall right-handed pitcher for the Patriots. And Suhaki usually serves as a closer. It looks like he's appeared in 8 games across the course of the season, but only having pitched just about 11 1/3 innings. Though across those 11 1/3 innings, Suhaki's garnered an ERA of 1.85, picked up 3 saves, and has just 3 earned runs, 5 walks to 6 strikeouts, and should be an exciting one. Asher Nobles, on the other hand, comes in with a 7-1 record for the Indians. 9 games played, all 9 of them he started. 44 innings pitched across the course of the season. He's given up 34 hits, 17 runs, but just 9 of those earned. 14 walks to 37 strikeouts with a 1.32 ERA. It's about time to play ball here, and as we get ready for Aiden Peak to step into the batter's box, the Patriots are meeting at the mound for a moment. Suhaki will step back behind it, and Pacheco will retreat behind the dish. Weather's been all over the place here today. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you can see right behind me, it's a bit overcast. It rained last night, had to come in early, get this field ready to go, but it also contributed to, quickly, Suhaki starts us off. It's time to play ball, and it's a quick 1-0 count to Aiden Peak. Almost caught him on the shoulder. That one is taken for a strike on the outside edge of the plate. A 1-1 count to Peak. Suhaki comes set and comes home. Peak with a slow roller, a dribbler that will roll to Reyes, charging and firing over to Moses at first. One down for the Indians and a ground out to start off the day for the black and gold. I mentioned about the weather, though. It's a
number 13, Connor Jack.
little bit of a balmy day out here. It's 77 degrees with a little bit of humidity, but it is about as still as it gets. It says 5-mile-an-hour winds of gusts up to 11. I've got a flag right next to me, and it hasn't blown a smidge as long as I've been here. Connor Jacks is the second batter for the Indians, and he will take ball one and ball two there. First pitch was outside. That one just a little bit low. Suhaki working quickly and pitching to Jacks. A ground ball. Will it find a hole? A sliding stop from the second baseman, Stabler, and takes away a base hit from Connor Jacks. 2 down. Now it's Kyle Richardson up at the plate. The Indians wearing their road white uniforms with the gold script Indians across the front of the jersey, black numbers, and a black stripe down the side of the jerseys with their black pants. Patriots, on the other hand, as Suhaki comes set and Richardson takes strike one on the outside part of the plate. Patriots are in all navy uniforms with white pinstripes. As a swing and a miss from Richardson puts him behind in the count, 0-2. Swing and miss from Richardson. 3 up, 3 down for the Indians to start us off. And we head to the bottom of the first. Asher Noble's going to get us started in just a couple of moments. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
When it comes to real estate in the River region, trust the team that puts you first. Chad Barrett, Beverly Wright, and Kathy Thornton. With experience, dedication, and a commitment to making every move smooth, they're here to guide you whether you're buying, selling, or investing. Together at RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, they're the names families across our community count on. Call today and let Chad, Beverly, or Kathy help with your next move.
The Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network is built by Russell Do-It Center. From key cutting and propane refills to contractor services and expert advice for your next project, turn to Russell Do-It Center in Wetumpka.
Bottom of the first set to get underway. We'll take you through our starting lineups presented by First Community Bank. It's Asher Nobles on the bump for the Indians today. He'll be caught by Logan Fawcett. Killen Bell not in the batting lineup but serving as the first baseman. Peyton Dickey at second base with Connor Jacks at third. Miller Lombardi at short, and that's everybody in the infield dirt for the Indians. Out in left field, Aiden Peak out there tonight. Bobo Browning in center. Kyle Richardson in right. And as far as the Patriots go, their batting lineup is just about very similar to what it was the last couple of games. Quentin Robinson as the designated hitter will lead us off, followed by Herb Reyes, the shortstop, and Diego Pacheco, the catcher. Moving up here tonight, Jake McDavid, the left fielder, batting cleanup tonight, followed by Coleman Stabler, Blake Moses, Gunnar Gibbs, Bryson Suhaki, and the 9-hole hitter, Will Ballard.
For the Patriots, designated hitter, number 2, Quentin Robinson.
And Quentin Robinson here is going to step into the box. And you talk about an ace for the Indians. That's what Asher Nobles has proved himself to be. In his last time out, he pitched all 7 innings of the first game of the doubleheader against the Stanhope Elmore Mustangs. Went the full game for that as he starts off with a swing and a miss, possibly a foul tip, but it remains 0-1. And in that game against the Mustangs, Nobles gave up 4 hits over the course of his 7 innings as the 0-1 is fouled up and down the right field line. Richardson making chase. And he makes the catch. It's tough to see. The bullpen blocked my view, and it looks like kind of made a Willie Mays-style basket catch as he ran into the bullpen. But for quick first down for Asher Nobles and the Indians, and a pop-out for Quentin Robinson to start off his afternoon. Herb Reyes will come up now, but going back to Nobles, 7 innings, a complete game against the Mustangs on the first game of the doubleheader back on Thursday, as a swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch gives Nobles the lead in the count, 0-1. He gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, all of them earned, no walks and 2 strikeouts, and I was there for that game, and Nobles pitched about as well as you could. The 0-1 from him, just a little bit upstairs, evens us up at 1-1. Nobles comes set and delivers off speed, fouled straight back and onto the football stadium, and now 1-2 count for Asher. The 1-2. Hard hit, line drive. Richardson making chase, goes up and snags it right out of the air. Good play from Richardson. Looked like he might have not taken the most ideal angle, but he gets up and pulls it and saves what surely would have been extra bases had it gone over his head. A line out for Herb Reyes and Kyle Richardson making the first 2 outs out in right field for the Indians tonight. Now you can see the flag blown if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, and that'll tell you which way it's coming from as Noble starts us off here. The ball just a tad outside to the 3-hole hitter and catcher, Diego Pacheco. Wind is blowing in from right center field, so a little bit of hurt against the batters. A check swing that went around. Umpire says he did, so it evens up the count here. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 down in the bottom of the first. As a reminder, first and second inning action brought to you by State Farm agent Jackson Hagan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Jackson Hagan is there. Nobles comes set and inside, but a swing and a miss. And now Asher Nobles and another 1-2 count. One, two. It's pulled, but foul is a ground ball that just never had a chance of staying fair. Just took 1 hop and was immediately down the third base side. So we will try the 1-2 again. As Pacheco has a foot out of the box for a moment, he will step in as he looks at his head coach, Caleb Brooks, and we're going to call time here as nobody was able to go run and grab that foul ball. We will get, I believe, a manager for the Pike Road baseball team to run out there and pick it up for us. Now the 1-2. Hard hit, line drive. Does it stay fair? It does. It went down the third base side and into second with a 2-out double is Diego Pacheco. The first hit of the ball game belongs to the Patriots.
Pacheco brings up left fielder, number 10, Jake McDavid.
Now Jake McDavid will come up to the plate. McDavid did not play in game 1, but had 2 singles and came around to score both times.
Number 23, TJ Thomas.
We're going to get a pinch runner for Pacheco as well. This time it's Julius Williams, I believe, who comes in and pinch runs for him. Have a tough time spying what that jersey number is, but I believe that is who they announced, number 23, Julius Williams. And now McDavid, the cleanup batter here tonight, will step in the box with a man in scoring position with 1 down. Nobles looks him back and delivers just a little bit outside, 1-0. Nobles the lefty, facing the righty McDavid. Nobles delivers just a little bit upstairs, 2-0. It's a big at-bat here for both squads as Patriots would love to jump out to an early lead. Indians do not want to have their backs against the wall this early in the game. The 2-0. Called, strike 1. Good pitch from Nobles that catches the outside edge of the plate. Looked like it was a fastball from Asher. Nobles. And a base hit that goes into left field. Aiden Peak firing home, and Fawcett over the head of Fawcett is a base hit that found its way into the outfield between Miller Lombardi and Connor Jacks. And so Jake McDavid gives an RBI single to the Patriots, and now they lead it 1-0. It's Coleman Stabler, the second baseman, up the plate now with a man on first. Patriots lead it 1-0. Aiden Peak fired it home, but it was over the head of Fawcett. And even then, it would have been a real close play at the plate had it been on target. Called strike one. Nice recovery from Asher after giving up back-to-back base hits. Just missed it just a little bit north on the 0-1. That evens up the count here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobles looking back at first, staring him down. And then right before the pitch, Stabler calls time. Nobles brings the ball to his glove, looking back. McDavid at first, and misses low and inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Ground hit, a ground ball right up the middle. Takes a gnarly hop off the pitcher's mound, but Peyton Dickey grabs it and flips it underhand over to Miller Lombardi at short. The Patriots draw first blood off of the double from Diego Pacheco, and then the RBI single from Jake McDavid. 1-0, good guys trail it. We head to the top of the second. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Safety starts with Montgomery Fire Equipment Company. From inspections and extinguisher service to full fire suppression systems, businesses across Alabama trust our team to protect what matters most. And now, we're hiring. We're looking for new fire technicians to join our team. If you're hardworking and ready to make a difference, this is your chance. Montgomery Fire Equipment, protecting people, property, and progress.
Injuries don't wait, and neither should you. At Baptist Ortho Now, you get fast, specialized care for sprains, strains, fractures, and sports injuries without the ER wait. Walk in and be seen by orthopedic specialists with on-site x-rays, casting, and treatment all in one place. No appointment needed, just real care right when you need it. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 8 for injuries that can't wait, but don't need the emergency room. Baptist Ortho Now. Walk in, get treated, get back.
Top of the second here, Indians trail it 1-0. Logan Fawcett in the box, and Suhaki will start us off with a wave and a miss from Fawcett. Now behind, and the count is Fawcett 0-1. Fawcett, an all-star last season, committed to playing at Gadsden State, delivers a base hit right there. A diving Stabler unable to rob another base hit. He did it to Connor Jacks back in the top of the first, but won't be able to do so for Fawcett. And so Fawcett gives the Indians their first base hit and first base runner of the game. Miller Lombardi will come up to the box next, and I believe we will get a pinch runner for Fawcett. And we will. And I don't have that jersey number on me. I'll have to take a look here for a second. But the first pitch to Lombardi is outside, 1-0. Pickoff attempt, though, nothing doing. And back in plenty of time. So it's Camden McGee serving as the pinch runner. It was another pickoff attempt there that was much closer play this time. McGee was back, though, still at first base. 2 consecutive pickoff attempts, and now with third. And McGee back again. He's still taking a decent lead, though, and the pitch from Suhaki finally, after 3 pickoff attempts, is in the dirt. Lombardi leads it 2-0. A pop-up from Lombardi down the third base side. McDavid is there to make the grab. McGee stays put at first. 1 down for the Indians as the designated hitter here tonight, Henry Evers, will come out to the batter's box.
Number 7, Henry Evers.
And an immediate pickoff attempt again. McGee definitely back in time, though. He is not reducing that lead, though. He is trying to get in the mind there of Suhaki. Suhaki will fire the pitch this time, and off for second is McGee, and he is thrown out, caught trying to swipe a bag. Pacheco with a nice throwdown on target, and the second baseman Stabler didn't have to move at all. He lays down the tag, and so base running out for the Indians, and now there's 2 down for Henry Evers. The 1-0 to Evers, though, is now a 2-0 after that one is outside. Evers picked up 2 RBIs in game 1 of this series, and that one catches the outside edge of the zone, 2-1. He went 1 for 2 in that game with 2 RBIs, drew a walk, struck out once as well. Taken on the low part of the plate, but called a strike 2. So now 2's across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the 2-2 is well outside into the left-handed batter's box, and that'll make it a full count at 3-2. The 3-2, and Evers started to hustle down to first. He caught the outside edge of the plate, though, according to the home plate umpire, and so a strikeout looking, and 2 strikeouts on the day for Suhaki, and that's how the first and second inning in. Indians trail it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
105.1 WRFS is WRFS-FM, Rockford, Alexander City, Lake Martin, Wetumpka, Prattville, Montgomery, home of the Wetumpka Indians on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Looking for power, performance, and adventure? You'll find it all at Collier Ford in Wetumpka. Whether it's the legendary Ford F-150 built to tackle any job, the bold and capable Ford Bronco built for the trails, or the versatile Bronco Sport perfect for every road trip, Collier Ford has the right ride for you. Proudly serving the River region since 1952. We're here to keep you on the road. Come to Collier.
Hi, I'm Chad Barrett. Growing up here in Central Alabama, I've always believed in doing the things the right way with honesty and hard work. That's exactly how I approach real estate. From your first showing to the closing table, I'll be by your side. Call me, Chad Barrett at Remax Cornerstone.
Bottom of the second, Patriots lead us here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network, 1-0. It's Blake Moses, Gunnar Gibbs, and Bryson Suhaki due up here in the bottom of the second. Nobles on the bump, and he will start us off with a foul tip straight down and off the leg plate of Fawcett there, and he'll have to go out into the field of play to retrieve it, but no one count for Asher Nobles, who delivers yet another first pitch strike. Hard hit, one hopper that gets by Lombardi, a base hit to lead off the bottom of this second inning. This time coming from Blake Moses. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Gibbs, and first lefty we've seen for the Patriots tonight will come up to the plate. He's looking at a coach's wristband, and so I suppose Coach Caleb Brooks has something up his sleeve for this at-bat. Maybe watch the bunt as with nobody out and one man on. It's a good opportunity to try to advance one. Nobles with a lazy pickoff attempt, nothing doing. First lefty on lefty action we've seen here tonight from Nobles. Gibbs does show bunt and lays a good one. Jax charges and makes the throw to first. And so a sack will move him over to second here, but they will trade him out for a base, will the Patriots.
Patriot pitcher, number 16, Bryson Suhaki.
A beautiful bunt, though, from Gunnar Gibbs. Just laid it perfectly down the third base line. Connor Jax with a charging play. I think he might have known it was coming, or at least expected it. Both teams have used the small ball approach. Now it's the opposing pitcher, Bryson Suhaki. So it's pitcher versus pitcher here, and Nobles will throw it just a tad upstairs in 1-0. And Suhaki will call time as Nobles come set, maybe trying to play a little bit of mind games. That's seen that a couple of times here, especially recently. Saw it a bunch in the San Hope Elmore game a couple of times back in yesterday's doubleheader. Now the 1-0 from Nobles is a foul ball slicing down the first base side and out of play. That evens us up here at 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobles looks back, the man on second, and same pitch, same result there. Foul well out of play down the first base side, and now Nobles ahead in the count here, 1-2. The 1-2. A ground ball right to Peyton Dickey, tailor-made, and an easy throw over to Bell at first. The runner will advance as it was on the right side of the infield, and now another run just 90 feet away, but it's also 2 down now for the Indians. The Patriots scored their last run in the bottom of the first, though, with some 2-out hitting. Let's see if they can do it again. It's the 9-hole hitter, Will Ballard, who's got the opportunity to do so. In his second game yesterday, he went 1 for 2, scored twice, and knocked in an RBI as well. Struck out once. And swing and a miss. Big cut there on the first pitch of the at-bat. Now Nobles ahead in the count, 0-1. Pitch. The outside, 1-1. Breaking ball that had a lot of movement there from Nobles, and Ballard thought about try and swing on it, but he will hold up, but it was a called strike regardless. Now Nobles on the 1-2 in the dirt, blocked by Fawcett. That'll keep everybody where they are, and Moses stays at third base, and now count evens up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobles, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the night for Asher, or the afternoon, I should say, and it leaves a man stranded at third. 1-0. Patriots lead it. We head to the top of the third. Indians look to get on the board. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Hi, I'm Beverly Wright with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty. I know buying or selling a home is a big decision, and that's why I treat every client like family. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, I'll make the process as smooth as possible. I'm Beverly Wright at RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty, here to serve you.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Whether it's an everyday sprain, strain, fracture, or sports injury that doesn't require a trip to the ER, Baptist Ortho Now offers urgent orthopedic injury care with a walk-in convenience 6 days a week. Check them out online at baptisthealth.org. Open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. 7-8-9 due up for the Indians. Peyton Dickey will take strike one on the outside edge of the plate to start us off here in the top of this third inning. Swing and miss from Dickey, now quickly behind in the count, 0-2. And Dickey on the 0-2 pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle. Stabler struggles with the footwork a little bit, the second baseman, but he will field it cleanly and fired over to first, 1 down. And leadoff man away for the Indians.
Indian pitcher, number 25, Asher Nobles.
Asher Nobles at the plate now, and he will take upstairs, ball 1. Nobles, one of the 3 lefties in the lineup here today for the Indians. A little golf swing and a chopper to the second baseman, Stabler, who fields it cleanly and over to first. So back-to-back 4-3 groundouts for the Indians. Now the 9-hole hitter up for the black and gold, it's Bobo Browning. Good eye from Bobo on the first pitch of this one. It was just a tad outside. Bobo decides to lay off of it, and the call goes in his favor. Suhaki on the mound, the 1-0. Hard hit from Browning, tracking down the right field line and laying out for it and making the grab. A couple of great plays in the field today from the Patriots. It was Hornbuckle, the freshman, who laid out for it, and he'll come over and get a couple of congratulations from the Patriots. And that's a quick top of the third inning, and we will be back momentarily for the bottom of the third. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
When your job depends on quality building materials, depend on Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. From framing lumber and roofing to concrete, drywall, and fasteners, we've got the materials to build it right and build it strong. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourselfer, if you're building, You belong here with dependable products and local service you can trust. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your go-to source for building materials.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
Hi, I'm Kathy Thornton. I've built my business at RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus by being honest, dependable, and always putting my clients first. If you're ready to buy your first home, sell your current home, or just want to talk about your options, I'd love to help. Reach out today. Kathy Thornton with RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, where neighbors become clients and clients become friends.
Beverly Wright, Kathy Thornton, and Chad Barrett are your hometown real estate experts with RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus. When it is time for your next move, choose the best. RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, the official real estate partner of the Wetumpka Sports Network. Back to the top of the order here for the Patriots. It's Quentin Robinson, Herb Reyes, and Diego Pacheco due up. His last time up, Robinson popped out to the right fielder, Kyle Richardson, and showing bunt, and it's a hard one, straight to Jax at third, and it does not work out. So one pitch, one out for the Patriots. And
Patriot shortstop, number 1, Herb Reyes.
Bunt single does not work out. Herb Reyes is up at the plate now, the shortstop for the Patriots, a two-hitter. Nobles delivers a nice fastball there on the outside edge of the plate, called for strike one. No swing from Reyes. That one was a ball, and now on the 1-1. Nobles comes set on breaking ball. Reyes started his swing, but holds up in plenty of time. 2-1. The 2-1 from Nobles is a ground ball off the end of the bat. Lombardi charging for it, and it takes a gnarly hop and hits the bottom of his glove. That'll go against an error against Miller, and now another base runner on here for the Patriots, a man on first. It's the first error of the ball game committed by either team. Now Diego Pacheco up at the plate. He came around to score after a two-out double back in the bottom of the first inning, the only run of the ball game so far, and Pacheco was the man to do it. First pitch from Nobles, and that's a good one. It goes on the outside edge of the strike zone, called strike one. We got a runner, and Jax dives, stops it at third base. A high throw, and Bell got tripped up as it was over the head of Cohen. It was a high throw from Jax. Now runners on the corners here after the man on second advances. Julius Williams will come back out and serve as a pinch runner for Pacheco, much like we saw in the first time.
Please running for Pacheco at first base, number 23, C.J. Thomas.
Actually, apologies there. It is C.J. Thomas. Who is not on my roster. That would explain why I had a difficult time figuring out who it was. And Coach Brooks is going to head out here and have a conversation with Nobles, with C.J. Thomas at first base and Diego Pacheco at first. Coach Brooks giving a talking to here to the whole infield. Back-to-back errors for the Indians puts runners on. The first one, a fielding error against Lombardi. The second one, a throwing error against Jax. And now the Patriots in potential here to take a bigger lead. They lead it 1-0 currently, but with runners on the corners and just one out. It's Jake McDavid at the plate here, and he delivered the RBI single that sent Pacheco home. Back in the bottom of the first, and the first pitch from Nobles here on the outside edge of the plate, 1-0. Immediately off for second. The throw down from Fawcett, not in time. So now 2 runners in scoring position. The double play force out is eliminated. And a 1-1 count here after it was called a strike. I don't know that I ever mentioned that. Nobles on the mound. Comes set. The 1-1. Outside, good pitch. They won't get the call, though, 2-1. The 2-1 from Nobles is low and inside. I had that as a 2-1 count, but I suppose it was a 3-0 count.
Second baseman, number 21, Coleman Stabler.
And so now the bases are loaded. Now it goes down as a walk. Apologies for that, folks. So now it's Coleman Stabler up at the plate, who grounded out to Dickey in his last time up. A swinging bunt there that goes foul down the third base side. It's 0-1. And apologies for anybody on YouTube and Facebook if you're getting a little bit of buffering here. Computer starting to get a little bit hot now that the sun has come out. You can always find us on the Radio Alabama app on 105.1 WRFS. Up the middle, over to second for one, and over to third. They won't get it. It's under the mitt of Bell. And so 2 runs come around to score on the fielder's choice. It was a tough play to turn 2 on regardless. I'm not sure that the throw from Lombardi would have been in time regardless. And so 2 runs come around to score. Now the Patriots lead it by 3. Two down now here in the bottom of the first inning. Or bottom of the third, apologies. A swing and a miss that catches Fawcett on the top of the head from Blake Moses, who had a leadoff single back in the bottom of the second inning. Off for second is Stabler, but he will have to retreat after the pitch was fouled straight down, and now a 0-2 count. The 0-1 is a hard-hit line drive. Found some outfield grass out in shallow right field. Hornbuckle picks it up. The throw into second. Not in time. Aiden Peak with a leadoff double, and the Indians need it the most. The Patriots score 2 and lead it 3-0 back in the bottom of the third. Now a leadoff double from Aiden Peak. Feels like the Indians have a potential here to do something. Connor Jacks up at the plate now. And we should be back on YouTube and Facebook. Apologies for that quick technical difficulties. As a reminder, if we have any more, you can always find us on the radio on 105.1 WRFS, trying to do the best with what we can here with the sun beating down on all of our equipment. from Jax on the outside edge of the plate. It's a man on second in 8.
Force with short-term certificates in medical billing and coding, medical assisting, pharmacy technician, or hospitality and culinary. Flexible classes fit your schedule, and your future starts today. Visit cacc.edu/adult education or call 256-378-2017. CACC Adult Learning Program. Discover you.
Hungry for fresh, flavorful seafood? Come to Wharf Casual Seafood, your local spot for shrimp, crab claws, mahi-mahi, and all your coastal favorites. Looking for a budget-friendly bite? Check out our tasty lunch specials featuring wraps, salads, shrimp, and more. Wharf Casual Seafood, wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
Stay connected with Central Access. Get blazing fast internet starting at 300 megabits per second for just $59.99 a month. Reliable, affordable, and delivered straight to your door. Central Access has you covered. Central Access, your local link to broadband. And it's the bottom of the fourth inning here. Patriots lead it 3-0. Asher Noble still on the bump, and a breaking ball taken outside for the first pitch of this half inning. Nobles comes set and fires the 0-1. It's a foul ball, popped straight up. Thought I might have a chance to make a play there, but I will not. It's Gunnar Gibbs up at the dish now, facing the 1-1 count. The pitch. Hard hit, a line drive right back up the middle. It finds some outfield grass, and a leadoff single here for Gibbs and the Patriots.
Patriot pitcher, number 16, Bryson Suhaki.
Now the opposing pitcher, Bryson Suhaki, will step into the batter's box. Nobles will look back, the man on first, and Gibbs. And first pitch swinging, and it's headed for the alley. Richardson will cut it off. Gibbs is hustling for third. The throw from the cutoff man is not in time. So back-to-back base hits from first Gibbs, and now Suhaki. Gibbs is at third. Suhaki remains at first, and runners on the corners with nobody on.
Number 4, Will Ballard.
The 9-hole hitter and center fielder Will Ballard up at the plate now.
Your attention, please. Running for Suhaki at first base, number 6, Micah Andrews.
Micah Andrews, the senior, will come on and pinch run for Bryson Suhaki here, and Nobles about to face the center fielder Will Ballard. Another lefty on lefty matchup. Showing bunt, trying to run the squeeze play, and it goes foul. Doesn't leave the batter's box dirt circle. It just trickles right foul. So no one count here, and trying to run the squeeze play here are the Patriots. Be interested to see how long they decide to stick with it. Showing bunt again, though. This one is a really good one. Fawcett at first, back to home, and nobody was there to cover it. So the squeeze works to perfection. Everybody advances. They trade the out for the run. Now the Patriots lead it by 4.
Number 2, Quentin Robinson.
Top of the order, back up. Gibbs was the man who came around to score. And the pinch runner and Micah Andrews for Bryson Suhaki stands at second. It's Quentin Robinson up at the plate. Robinson takes ball one on the outside edge. There, Nobles missed it into the opposing batter's box. Fawcett had to pop up and snag it from saving Andrews from advancing. Nobles briefly looks back at the runner. Not as brief as I thought. Comes home with it. Breaking ball outside, 2-0. The 2-0 from Nobles is off the neck of the bat and fouled straight up back onto the football stadium. A couple of young Patriots fans about to go try and hold on to that souvenir. 2-1 now. Good pitch from Asher. Won't get the call, though. 3-1. Robinson up at the plate here in the fourth inning for his third time tonight. He has yet to reach base in either time, though. One ground out, one pop out. The 3-1 outside, and a one-out walk for Nobles. It's his first walk, or just the second walk he's suffered here tonight. Herb Reyes up at the plate, who came around to score after reaching on the fielding error from Miller Lombardi back in the top of the second. And as we get there, Coach Brooks is going to head out to the mound here, have a conversation with the Nobles. We'll see if they decide to go with a pitching change. It does look like there is action in the Indians bullpen, and it looks like Colton Ashmore is the man getting warm. We'll see if Coach Brooks decides to make the change here or if he'll leave it in the hands of Nobles. So a couple of substitutions here. Connor Jacks is actually going to step onto the bump here. They elect not to go with Ashmore, who was getting warm in the bullpen. And while Connor Jacks gets warm, we're going to take a quick break here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. We'll be right back in just a moment as he gets warm. Henry Evers will head out to left field. Miller Lombardi, I believe, will slide over to third. No. Peyton Dickey, who slides over to third, and Aiden Peak will come down right field. We'll get it all squared away, all cleaned up here as Jax gets warm. We'll be right back. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Protect what matters most with State Farm agent Jackson Hagan in Wetumpka. From auto and home to life insurance, Jackson Hagan and his dedicated team offer personalized service to ensure you have comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. As a local agent, Jackson Hagan understands the unique challenges you face and is committed to guiding you through every step, from quotes to claims. Trust in a neighbor who truly cares. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Jackson Hagan is there. Call 334-478-3864 for a quote today.
This is Beverly Wright. What I love most about real estate in Central Alabama is helping families find the right place to call home. It's not just about houses, it's about community and the memories you'll make there. If you're ready to start your journey, I'd love to help. Call me, Beverly Wright, with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty.
So it's Connor Jacks on the mound, and we had a couple of defensive changes. Aiden Peak came down from left field over and now stands at second base, whereas Peyton Dickey, the second baseman, slides over to third. Henry Evers takes the empty spot in left field. Swing and a miss from Herb Reyes on the first pitch of the afternoon for Connor Jacks. Jacks has only appeared in 7 games, started just 2 of them. He's gone for 23 innings, given up 13 hits, 4 runs, just 2 of those earned runs, 10 walks to 27 strikeouts. Pickoff attempt. Good move from Jacks and almost got the leadoff man, Micah Andrews, standing at second base. Tough spot to come in as a reliever. You're already down 4 and now 2 runs on. Both of those are credited with Asher Noble, so we'll let you know what his final stat line is at the conclusion of this. A good breaking ball from Jacks, but he won't get the call, and that evens up the count at 1-1 outside. Jacks comes set, facing off against the righty Reyes. Jacks is a righty as well. That one just a little bit low, missed it, 2-1. His last time out, Connor Jacks, he pitched in the game Monday against Lee Scott Academy, went for the final 2 innings of that game and collected a save, his first save of the season. 3 hits, no runs, none of them earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. A 2-1 from Jacks. Just a little bit low. Now a 3-1 hitters count here to Herb Reyes. (3-1) to Jacks. From Jacks to Reyes is outside, so a walk.
The bags are full of Patriots for catcher number 17, Diego Pacheco.
And that'll load him up after the 5-pitch walk from Connor Jacks, and now it's Diego Pacheco. He's scored 2 of the 4 runs for the Patriots here today, first with a double back in the bottom of the first and then reached on an error before coming around to score. Rather, he hasn't scored. He's been pinch ran for both times. But he's gotten on in all of his appearances, is what I'm trying to say. Jacks missed it that time, just a little bit outside, 1-0. Ground ball that goes down the third base line and stays fair. Evers hustling for it. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and another double for Diego Pacheco. This time he plates 2, and now the Patriots lead at 6-0. And we will see another pinch runner for Pacheco, C.J. Thomas.
Left fielder number 10, Jake McDavid.
Left fielder Jake McDavid up at the plate now. With 2 men in scoring position, 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. The Indians trail it by 6. Jacks missed it upstairs. Fawcett had to go up and get it, and he did. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 from Jacks. His called ball, too. It was a lot closer than the last one. And Indians crowd not super thrilled with it. The 2-0 is a foul ball from McDavid, who taps it right into his back shin. He'll take a second, walk about halfway down the third base bag, and try and shake it off. And waiting. It's a 2-1 count here after the foul tip. David finally back in the box. Jacks comes set. No look at the runner at third, and it's a foul ball again. This time comes straight down in the third again. It took a weird hop, had a lot of spin on it, but it evens up the count at 2-2. It looked like it was a swinging bunt that kind of got out in front of the plate, and so thought it might go down as one, but blue blows it dead, says it hit behind the white paint. The 2-2 from Connor Jacks. Away and outside. 3-2. The 3-2 is a hard hit line drive that goes foul just by about a foot down the third base line. That certainly would have been extra bases, and it was similar to the double that Diego Pacheco just had a couple of moments ago. And so we'll try the payoff pitch again. It's a big spot and a tough one to come in for Connor Jacks. He already had 2 on and then walks him loaded. Or walks 1 in the first batter he faces, which loads him up. He didn't walk all of them loaded. But now a high-pressure payoff pitch, and before we get there, Jacks will step off for a moment. And they're trying to work with the pitch comm here just a little bit. Fawcett headed over to the dugout there for a moment, and I think they've got it squared away now. It's tough for Jacks, has to sit there and think about the importance of this pitch after having it just fouled off. Breaking ball from Jacks, gets the swing and a miss from McDavid. That's a big strikeout for Jacks, and now 2 down, 2 on in the bottom of the 4th. Coleman Stabler up at the plate now. He reached on a fielder's choice in his last time up. And Jacks had to get out of the way of it. And there we go. We get out of the inning. I missed it for a second. Stabler had to fall out of the way of it, and it popped out of the glove of Fawcett. The man on third, and Herb Reyes, decided to come home. Connor Jacks heads up play to come down and cover the plate. Fawcett throws it to him, and we get out of it. The Patriots still lead it, though, 6-0, and Indians going to need some runs here in the top of the 5th. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Looking to tackle your next home project? Look no further than Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. With same-day pickup, ship to store, and ship to home, all available at RussellDoItCenter.com. Whether it's paints, tools, lumber, or lawn care, we've got what you need with the service you can trust. So be sure to shop today at RussellDoItCenter.com. RussellDoItCenter.com.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
At First Community Bank of Central Alabama, banking's about real relationships, trust, kindness, and a shared commitment to making life better. As your neighbor and partner across Elmore and Autauga counties, we're here for you, whether you're planning your future, buying your first home, or building your wealth. With our local knowledge and heartfelt support, you can count on us. First Community Bank of Central Alabama. Let's do life together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The 5th inning is brought to you by Collier Ford. From tough F-150s to family-friendly SUVs, Collier Ford makes buying easy with great selection and hometown service. No pressure, just honest deals and friendly faces. Stop by Collier Ford on U.S. Highway 231 in Wetumpka or shop online. Come to Collier Ford today and drive home your new Ford for less. Miller Lombardi's going to lead us off here in the top of the 5th inning. And takes ball 1 on the outside edge. Lombardi, in just his second appearance, flew out in his last time up at the plate and will take strike 1 there. Breaking ball that Miller Lombardi decides to take, and that evens up the count at 1-1. 3 innings left in regulation, and the Indians trailing by 6. You'd really like to see them start making things a little bit more difficult here for the Patriots, who had just about everything go their way here, and a lot of great plays in the field to take away hits from the Indians. And leadoff man on would go a long way for the black and gold. That's a hard hit ball for Miller Lombardi heading out to the alley down right center field. Hornbuckle will make the catch at the warning track. And one down, leadoff man for the Indians on a line out to
number 7, Henry
right
Evers.
center field. Henry Evers will come up to the plate now. He struck out looking in his last time up. Takes ball one there on the outside edge of the plate. Takes strike one there, though. That one breaking ball that catches the inside edge of the plate just barely and evens up the count here for Evers at 1-1. Evers, a hard hit line drive, but slicing foul at the last minute. Comes down just about a couple of feet beyond the first base foul side. Swing and a miss from Evers on the 1-2, and he is retired on strikes, 2 down. That is the 4th strikeout of the game for the pitcher, Bryson Suhaki. Still on the mound. Peyton Dickey up at the plate now. Grounded out in his last time up, and it was a diving stop from the second baseman, Stabler, who robbed him of a base hit. Suhaki shakes off the first, likes the pitch now. First pitch swinging from Dickey, looking for some outfield grass, and he finds it. Ballard cuts it off before it can go any further, but now a 2-out single from Peyton Dickey.
First baseman, number 25, Asher Nobles.
Just the 3rd base hit of the ball game for the Indians. Pick off, and Dickey back standing. A little bit closer than you'd like to see for a guy who comes back to the bag standing up. But just a moment ago, he slid back into the base. I think he thought it was a pickoff attempt, but it was not. Suhaki will pitch to Nobles now, and off the mitt of the catcher Pacheco, and Peyton Dickey will advance up to second base on ball 1. Nobles also grounded out to Stabler, the second baseman, in his last time up. One of the 3 lefties on this Indians team. Suhaki comes set, and Lombardi swings at the pitch that was tad inside there. And that evens up the count here at 1-1. Man on second for him, though, with 2 outs. The 1-1 is fouled off the neck of the bat straight into the backstop, and that puts the count here at 1-2. Check swing from Nobles, didn't go anywhere close. Patriots thought he might have, but I completely disagree with the fans' analysis of it. I like the umpires, though. Puts the count here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dickey stands at second base with 2 down in the top of the 5th inning. The 2-2 to Nobles. Golf swing. Drop 3rd strike, and they will make the throw in time. So Nobles goes down swinging. That's the 5th strikeout of the game for Suhaki. And the Indians strand 1 off of the single. They still trail it 6-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Community Bank of Central Alabama. Banking's about real relationships, trust, kindness, and a shared commitment to making life better. As your neighbor and partner across Elmore and Autauga counties, We're here for you, whether you're planning your future, buying your first home, or building your wealth. With our local knowledge and heartfelt support, you can count on us. First Community Bank of Central Alabama. Let's do life together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Gear up for a flavor victory at Wharf Casual Seafood. Whether you're craving seafood classics like shrimp or crab claws, or wanting to tackle a juicy burger or crisp salad, we've got your winning play. Dine in with us or grab a meal to go and find out why every bite is a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out our menu at wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
Well, Coleman Stabler is going to lead us off here in the bottom of the 5th inning with a 6-0 lead for the Patriots. He's up the plate when the last out happened as Jack starts us off with a called strike 1. Jack's working quickly here, bounces the 0-1 and ties up the count. So Stabler was at the plate here. He's already seen a couple of pitches from Jax. It was the play at the plate as Herb Reyes was hustling for home on the passed ball, and then the throw from Fawcett was in time. Jax came down to cover. A leadoff single, though. That's a base hit right back up the middle on the 1-1 pitch. Just about as clean as you can draw it up right over the second base bag. So after the leadoff single, Blake Moses will come up to the plate. And Stabler dancing around over at first. Downstairs on the first pitch of this one, 1-0. They're calling out their plays, and a couple of the Indians made sure that it was a relay. It's 0-7-2 for anybody listening. Jax with the 1-0. It is a high pop-up that will leave everybody without a chance to make a play on it. Goes straight over the first base side, over the dugout and everything. Now we're having some fun with it out here. It's a 1-1 count now. And throw over from Jax, trying to get the leadoff man in Stabler, nothing doing. Hit and run here from the Patriots, and it works out beautifully. Evers cuts it off before it rolls to the outfield fence. And it was a base hit there on the 1-1. So now runners on the corners again for the Patriots as they threaten to blow it wide open if it wasn't already. It's
Number 5, Gunnar Gibbs.
Nobody down here. Runners on the corners. Gunnar Gibbs at the plate. He laid down a sacrifice bunt, and his last time up that did advance the runners. We've seen the Patriots run the squeeze play already. We'll see if they elect to stick with that option. Fawcett here out giving some signs to the infield. A high pop-up, into shallow right field. Richardson is going to come in and make the grab. They are tagging for home, are the Patriots, but then Stabler elects not to, retreats back to first base, and probably a smart decision. That was a nice throw from Richardson out in right field. So everybody will stay where they are. And now one down as the pitcher, Bryson Suhaki, will come up to the plate here. But before he gets there, Coach Caleb Brooks is going to come over and have a conversation with him and the home plate umpire. And we are getting another pinch runner here, this time for Blake Moses, and it's Micah Andrews coming out.
First base, number 6, Micah Andrews.
Who will come out and run the bases for Moses. I'd imagine the Patriots are likely going to try to swipe the bag here on second, eliminate what would potentially be an inning-ending double play with a force out and a ground ball. Pitch from Jackson. Andrews immediately off. It's a line drive over to Evers, and not going to try to double him up. He maybe had the chance, but don't want to risk any throwing errors, and so now 2 down. Runner still on the corners after the line out from Bryson Suhaki over to left field. And now it's the center fielder, Will Ballard, up at the plate. And Ballard laid down. He was the man who executed the sack bunt on the squeeze play. And I believe we are going to get a pinch hitter. We will. It's Chase Perry who comes out.
Pinch hitting for Ballard. Number 15, Chase Perry.
Yeah, it's Chase Perry, the lefty, who comes up as a pinch hitter. Perry, a senior. And we'll take ball 1 on the outside edge there from Jax. Andrews off for second, and it's a hard hit line drive that finds outfield grass. Richardson makes the throw to third, and it will not be in time. Much to the dismay of the Indians crowd. There's a heck of a throw from Richardson out there in right field. A one hop to Peyton Dickey, who's now at third. The run does come around to score, though, and advancing to second is Perry.
Top of the order for the Patriots. Designated hitter, number 2, Quentin Robinson.
And that run gives them the 7-0 lead with 2 in scoring position. Two down, 2 on, and the first pitch from Jax is outside, 1-0. Fly ball off the bat of the new man at bat, Quentin Robinson, and Bobo Browning will track it down out in right center field to make the grab. It's a 7-0 ball game. The Patriots lead it with 2 innings to go. Top of the 6th coming your way on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Job depends on quality building materials. Depend on Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. From framing lumber and roofing to concrete, drywall, and fasteners, we've got the materials to build it right and build it strong. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourselfer, if you're building, you belong here with dependable products and local service you can trust. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your go-to source for building materials.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
Hi, I'm Chad Barrett. Growing up here in Central Alabama, I've always believed in doing the things the right way with honesty and hard work. That's exactly how I approach real estate. From your first showing to the closing table, I'll be by your side. Call me, Chad Barrett at RE/MAX Cornerstone.
At First Community Bank, it's more than banking. It's a relationship that lasts. From checkings and savings to loans and mortgages, they're here for every stage of life. Local people, local decisions, and a commitment to community. First Community Bank, let's do life together. Bobo Browning in the box and Suhaki on the mound, who pitches ball or strike one on the outside edge of the plate. It's a 9-1-2 due up for the Indians. Aiden Peak and Connor Jacks to follow Bobo. Bobo in just his second appearance here tonight and takes ball one there. That evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Low and away, 2-1. Suhaki works really quickly when he's out on the mound. Something I've noticed throughout the course of this game, slowing things down here just a little bit. And Bobo will take advantage of that and call time, maybe trying to get in the head, play a little bit of mind games. It's a 2-1 count, though, for Bobo, who's in his second appearance here so far tonight, lined out in his last time up. That one is a fly ball on the 2-1 pitch, a high pop-up down the first base side, and hustling over to make the grab is Stabler, and the leadoff man down for the Indians. Back to the top of the order for the black and gold. Aiden Peak up at the plate now. He had a leadoff double back in the bottom, or the top of the 4th inning, and was stranded on third. Delayed strike call from the umpire there. A couple of Indians fans just laughing at it. You can't help but. A swinging bunt there that rolls foul at the very last moment. Smart play from Gunnar Gibbs there, who sat there and just kind of shuffled with the ball. It was right dancing along the line down the third base side. It was dancing around the third base side, and he just sits there and decides, well, that's going to be a tough play regardless. We'll see if it goes foul, and it did. So now it's an 0-2 count here to Aiden Peak. The 0-2. Downstairs, good eye from Peak, and now a 1-2 count. Good eye again from Peak on the outside edge. That one a little bit closer, but leaves it on his shoulder. It's a 2-2 count. He's starting to work his way back into it. The 2-2. Foul ball straight back and over the backstop. We'll try it again. Two-two is a hard-hit ground ball right to the first baseman, and Peak throws the bat down. Frustrated with that result. Now the umpire is going to head out here and have a quick conversation with Coach Lombardi, the first base coach for the Indians.
Pitcher number 13, Connor Jacks.
And now the new pitcher, Connor Jacks, will come up to the plate his 3rd time tonight. Grounded out to Stabler at second base both of his trips. We're going to get a quick stoppage here as a ball found its way out of the Indians' bullpen and onto the playing surface. We got that all squared away now. Jacks will step back into the box here with 2 down in the top of the 6th inning. Indians trail it by 7, down to their final 4 outs. Good eye from Jacks, takes ball 1 in the dirt. Jax calls time there. And just gave a talking to about Jax. Suhaki kind of started his motion. Suhaki quickly back to work and calls the strike on the outside edge. Jax calls time. Suhaki quick pitching him. And Jax up the middle, a sliding stop from Stabler on one knee, who can't transfer it cleanly. And I believe that'll go down as an infield single there for Connor Jax. Both 2 outs. The Indians going to have to put a couple of hits together to get him home. Kyle Richardson up at the plate.
Right fielder, number 20, Kyle Richardson.
Richardson will step into the box here. Still Suhaki on the mound. Jax stands at first, a base hit for him. An immediate pickoff attempt, trying to keep Jax honest. But he's back in plenty of time. Another pickoff attempt. This time, Moses, the first baseman, has to kind of jump over Jax there as he slid back. Throw not as on target there. Back-to-back pickoff attempts from Suhaki, but nothing doing. Downstairs on the finally first pitch of the at-bat to Kyle Richardson, and a 1-0 count to him. Swinging foul ball there, straight down the third base side, evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Pickoff attempt, nothing doing though. Jack's back in plenty of time. Called strike 2 on the outside edge to Richardson, who will step out of the box for a moment. Kyle Richardson calls time, though, before Suhaki can pitch to him, and Richardson going to take a second here and put on those gloves just a little bit tighter. Jax stands at first base, and it's a 1-2 count here with 2 down. Richardson working his way back into the box, hand still up. Suhaki with the pitch. Called strike 3. On the outside edge, sits him down looking. Bottom of the 6th coming your way. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Right here at home with Baptist Health. From emergency care to advanced heart services, orthopedics, and women's health, Baptist Health is delivering the kind of care our community deserves, close to home. Their team of physicians, nurses, and specialists are committed to one thing, you and your family. Because great health care isn't about treatment, it's about trust. Choose the care more families across Central Alabama count on every day. Baptist Health, stronger together.
Looking for power, performance, and adventure? You'll find it all at Collier Ford in Wetumpka. Whether it's the legendary Ford F-150 built to tackle any job, the bold and capable Ford Bronco built for the trails, or the versatile Bronco Sport perfect for every road trip, Collier Ford has the right ride for you. Proudly serving the River region since 1952. We're here to keep you on the road. Come to Collier.
Wharf Casual Seafood is fresh, fast, and always delicious. Wharf Casual Seafood in Wetumpka has something for everyone, from shrimp and fish to po' boys and salads, Enjoy coastal flavor right here at home. Dine in or take out today. Wharf Casual Seafood, where fresh seafood meets family-friendly dining. The Wetumpka Sports Network is proud to be fed by Wharf Casual Seafood. New pitcher for the Indians, Colton Ashmore, will take over and pitch what may be the final inning of this one. The senior, he comes in with a 3-1 record. He's appeared in 9 games, 5 starts for him, 24 innings pitched, 12 hits, 13 runs, just 9 of those runs earned. However, 17 walks to 24 strikeouts with a 2.63 ERA.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the shortstop, number 1, Herb Reyes.
Herb Reyes is due up here to start us off. It's 2-3-4 for the Patriots, and first pitch swinging from him, a hard-hit ground ball to Jax, who's back at third base after pitching a couple of innings. So everybody's back to kind of where they started, outside of Pike still on the bench here. Henry Evers out there in left. It was a ground ball to Jax, who made the throw at first, and a pretty routine ground ball out there for the first out in the bottom of this 6th inning. Diego Pacheco up at the plate now, who has reached base in every time still. 2 doubles for him so far tonight, and takes ball 1 on the outside edge there. High pop-up straight into the sky. A bunch of guys are all running for it. And I'm not sure who made the grab. Lombardi and Nobles kind of collided for a second right behind the pitcher's mound, and I think it was Lombardi who came down with it. Both of them sucked their glove out. But regardless, a pop-out and quick 2 outs here for Colton Ashmore to start us off in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jake McDavid up at the plate now. Has an RBI single, a walk, and a strikeout to his name so far. A breaking ball, just a little bit upstairs from Ashmore on the first pitch, makes it a 1-0 count. Ashmore working quickly, and a foul ball straight down into home plate evens up the count at 1-1. Thinking I may have put on some sunscreen at this very moment. The 1-1 from Ashmore is in there for a called strike 2. Ashmore's last time out pitched 2 innings, started that game against Lee Scott Academy on Monday, and the 2-1 is behind McDavid. Lost his grip on it that time, and evens up the count at 2-2. In that game against Lee Scott, he went for 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, none of them earned, of course. 1 walk and 1 strikeout for Ashmore. And that showing. Now that the sun has come out, I'm really regretting my decision not to wear sunscreen. I'm sorry, Mom. Upstairs on the 2-2 makes the count full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2 is outside. Ashmore suffers a 2-out walk here to Jake McDavid. Coleman Stabler up at the plate now. His 4th appearance. He's got 1 hit so far tonight. And we're going to get another pinch runner here. CJ Thomas come out and take the trip around the bases here for McDavid.
Waiting for McDavid at first base, number 23, CJ Thomas.
It's Coleman Stabler, the second baseman, now waiting for the first pitch from Ashmore. First pitch swinging. It's a fly ball down the right field line that falls foul just in front of the Indians' bullpen. And now it's an 0-1 count for Colton Ashmore. The 0-1 from Ashmore is inside, called for a ball, evens up the count at 1 apiece. 2 down here with a man on first in the bottom of the 6th inning. Patriots lead it 7-0 over the Indians. Ashmore misfires that one well outside, 2-1. Man is off for second, hit and run, and he'll have to retreat after that one comes over and hits the light pole down the first base side, and that evens the count back up at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Ashmore is a foul ball. We'll try it again. Thomas was off for second again, and he will also have to head back to first again. It's 2s across the board here, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and man on with 2 down. Bit of a battle here between Ashmore and Stabler. The 2-2. Hard hit, ground ball, and this diving Lombardi unable to corral it. It finds its way into the outfield grass, and now 2 out hitting for the Patriots. Back-to-back singles for Stabler. It's number 7, the first baseman, Blake Moses, up at the plate. 2 for 3 here tonight with 2 singles and a strikeout. Ashmore with 2 on. It looks back, the runner at second comes home. A swing and a miss, so actually a foul tip, but regardless, it's an 0-1 count. And the 0-1 inside from Ashmore. Evens is up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called, strike 2. Good recovery from Ashmore, and Moses leaves it on the shoulder. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled straight back into the backstop. Ashmore pounds his hand in his glove there for a second. He liked the pitch, didn't like the result, was looking for the K. They'll have another chance to do it here, though. On the 1-2 pitch again. Ashmore fires, and it's a slow roller ground ball that goes foul down the third base side. And we will try the 1-2 for a third time. The 1-2 on the third time is a fly ball to straightaway center. Bobo Browning settles under it and makes the grab. The Patriots strand 2, but they still lead it by 7. Indians down to their final 3 outs. Let's see if they can make some magic in the top of the 7th on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
105.1 WRFS is WRFS-FM, Rockford, Alexander City, Lake Martin, Wetumpka, Prattville, Montgomery, home of the Wetumpka Indians on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Beverly Wright with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty. Every move is different, and so is every client. That's why I take the time to listen, understand, and guide you through the process with care. Whether you're buying or selling in the River region, I'm here to make it simple. Let's do this together. I'm Beverly Wright with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty.
Central Alabama Community College is building brighter futures right here at home with affordable tuition, flexible programs, and campuses across the region. CACC helps students start strong and go far. Central Alabama Community College is central to you, central to your success. It's the top of the 7th inning here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. It's a 7-0 ball game. The Indians trail it and down to their final 3 outs. The men who will have to start this rally are Logan Fawcett, Miller Lombardi, and Henry Evers. The 3 due up for the black and gold. And Fawcett is getting ready to come into the box now as we do have a new pitcher on the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Patriots, senior left-hander number 3, Brant Springer.
And it is a lefty and Brant Springer who is on the mound and trying to close out this game for the Patriots. Suhaki moves over to third base. And called strike 1 against Fawcett on the first pitch of this at-bat. The 0-1 is in the dirt, though. Good eye from Fawcett. Evens up the count at 1-1. It's 2 lefties back-to-back, so a little bit of a chess match here going on from Coach Brooks, Caleb Brooks, that is, trying to work against him as Fawcett takes outside. That makes it a 2-1 count. From Fawcett is upstairs, and a 3-1 hitter's count to the all-star catcher from last season in Logan Fawcett. 3-1 is well outside. A leadoff walk for the Indians. Fawcett hustles to first base. It was off the mitt of Pacheco there. And now Miller Lombardi will step up with a man on and nobody out as the Indians look to get a bit of a rally going here. Outside to Lombardi. He takes ball 1. And Fawcett is actually out there running for himself. No pinch runner this time. And the 2-0 upstairs. Upstairs, 3 straight balls to Miller Lombardi. He's that in the count. And we're going to get a meeting on the mound here between the infielders. Coach Brooks, though, stays put in the dugout, leaving it in the hands of his guys. The 3-0 here to Lombardi in just a moment. We're waiting on everybody to return to their positions, and they do so. Lombardi steps back into the box, facing the 3-0 count. He'll probably leave it on the shoulder, and he will. It's a called strike 1, though, as the new pitcher, Springer. Lombardi gets a hold of the 3-1, but it's a fly ball, and settling under it is the center fielder, Ballard. 1 down now. Indians down to their final 2 outs. Fawcett still stands at first. Henry Evers up at the plate now. He is a righty. He was the last two were lefties. And Evers looking for his first base hit of the ball game. And takes ball one. I believe they will call that just a little bit low. Evers has struck his previous two appearances. And takes strike one there on the outside edge of the plate. Springer working quickly, already set back up on the mound before Evers even steps back into the box. Swinging foul ball there, straight over the backstop and over everything. Nobody will have a chance to make a play on it. Now behind in the count, Evers 1-2. And Springer will step off for a moment. He had come set, but elects to take a moment. Comes set now and delivers the 1-2 from Evers is a foul ball straight back into the backstop, so we'll try it again. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shaking off a couple pitches is Springer. And Evers, fly ball, tracking down the right field line and making the grab out there in right field is Hornbuckle. Man, he has made a couple of really nice plays out there in right field today. Now that one to the list. It was a high pop-up that came down about 15 feet behind the first base side. He slides and makes the grab, 2 down. Patriots have relied heavily on their fielding today, and it has really held off for them. Now it's Peyton Dickey up at the plate. Had a single in his last time up and will take strike 1 on the outside edge. The 0-1 is swing and a miss, and 0-2. The Patriots crowd starting to feel it now. Indians down to their last strike. Dickey stays alive on the 0-2 pitch, fouls it back into the backstop. Patriots fans still clapping. Dickey down in the count, 0-2, fouls off the last one. What kind of battle has he got in him? Shakes off the first. Now coming home with it upstairs, 1-2. The clapping will cease for a moment. We'll see if it starts back up once Springer gets set on the mound. And it does. The 1-2 in the dirt. Fawcett will stay put at first, and that evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 to Dickey is inside. We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fawcett will certainly be in motion here on this 3-2 pitch. And Fawcett is off. It's inside. And a 2-out walk keeps the Indians' hopes alive. 2 on as Asher Nobles, the lefty, will come up to the plate.
First baseman, number 25, Asher Nobles.
So it's Fawcett at second, and a ball upstairs to Nobles. It's taken. Springer comes set and fires upstairs. Again, 2-0 to Nobles. Springer has walked 2 already. 2 consecutive balls to start off the at-bat to Asher Nobles. The 3rd pitch. Called strike 1. Did catch the zone that time, but still on the high side. Springer is one of the few seniors on this Patriots team. They got a lot of youth. And he delivers strike 2. Nobles leaves it on his shoulder there. Now it evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down to their last strike again are the Indians. Asher Nobles at the plate. Upstairs, we got another full count here. Everybody's going to be in motion. Fawcett at second. Dickey at first. Both guys go. It's upstairs. He walks them loaded. 3 walks. And now the Indians have a little bit of momentum going. Bobo Browning will come up to the plate.
Center fielder, number 17, Bobo Browning.
They're juiced up for the 9-hole hitter in Bobo Browning. The righty versus the lefty. First pitch swinging from Bobo. It's a ground ball. The third baseman, Suhaki, has it, and he will make the throw to first, and that does it. The Indians fall to the Patriots 7-0. They tried to get something going in the top of the 7th, and they could not. It was a memorable season for the Indians, and a senior-heavy team ends on a little bit of a sour note for an otherwise good season for the Indians. They finished with a final record of 22-11 in the second year of Coach Hedbrook's career as the head coach. The Patriots will head on to face Chelsea, and the Indians will have a 30-minute long bus ride home that I'm sure will feel much longer. It's a memorable season for the Indians, and I mentioned 11 seniors on the team, a couple of them continuing to play their athletic career, but for the final time, they suited up in the black and gold. And Indians, not at the end of the season they would have wanted or would have hoped for, but they left it all out there on the season. Our season isn't over, though, here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network, as Wetumpka softball has its area tournament next week. And before they get there, we will be on the air Tuesday night as they take on Thompson Warriors, the 7A that they walked off back in early April. They'll play them on Tuesday night before hosting the area tournament on Friday and Saturday of next week. We'll be on the air for all of those, and make sure you stay tuned to the Wetumpka Sports Network Facebook and YouTube, or Facebook and Instagram channels. Will keep you updated with everything going on in the world of Indians athletics. And an unfortunate ending to the season for the black and gold, but it was a memorable season, and we wish these seniors well and whatever may come for them down the road. For the final time tonight, the Patriots earned the win over the Indians 7-0. I'm Mitch Petrie from the Central Alabama Community College broadcast booth, and this is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
This has been a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network, home of the Wetumpka Indians. Presented by RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty and RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty Plus, Central Alabama Community College, and the City of Wetumpka. Sponsored in part by Collier Ford, Central Alabama Community College, RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty and RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty Plus, Baptist Health, and Baptist Ortho Now, the City of Wetumpka, Central Access, Russell Do-It Center, State Farm Agent Jackson Hagan, Wharf Casual Seafood, First Community Bank, Montgomery Fire Equipment Company, CAC Adult Learning, and Precision Floor Care. The Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network is a product of Radio Alabama Sports and Radio Alabama. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.